Is this your first time having roadkill stew?
Yes and no.
It's just like it almost smells like a chunky chili
Almost chunky stew.
Yeah,
or like a beef stew.
beef stew, yeah.
The celery or that?
Yeah, it's cabbage, isn't it?
No. Private pasta.
Green bean.
What's that? Got a lot of different types of meat there.
Salt level's good too. I mean, it's right on as far as I'm concerned with salt level. It's like not too salty and it's
We probably shouldn't eat so much if we're going to eat so many of them. Oh, well, how about this? I'm going to number them. Do they take it away?
not if you don't want to, but we
I would think if
come
you put it out here, then I'll
come back?
go back
Yeah,
and
yeah,
taste
yeah,
it.
good idea, good
Because
idea.
they always do that. The first one's always the best. And then you're like less hungry.
Right, yeah, yeah, no, that's a great idea. Come back, so
So then
try it again.
I'll just taste it. And then we can go back. This is funny. We're making up the rules as we go. All right.
Okay. Hello.
Your biggest fan. So how is it? How's it going so far?
First one, really excellent, yep. I almost want to wait to rate them, so I'm
Yeah,
them all,
that's true.
you know what I mean?
Go back.
We all just put a couple of notes there, maybe just go back and verify.
How'd you guys get
Hard to,
this lucky job?
Every time asked us, and we're like, heck yeah.
yeah, somebody asked me if I want to do it, I said,
I don't know if it's really lucky when you have to like not eat all the food.
yeah.
All right. We're ready for the number two.
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna keep them and then go back.
Okay.
Different way of tasting.
I would think not, you guys are number.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, number two.
This is a totally different appearance.
Different.
Different texture too, that's.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's go.
What's good about it? What's good about that? I want to try it so bad.
Well, I think, yeah, I think there's a.
They wouldn't let me in change.
Oh, okay.
The public's not allowed to taste until the judges say it's good.
That's what I meant by like you guys are.
The first one was really nice and chunky, and then this one's like
Almost puree.
almost pureed. Yeah, it's like
Took a little longer.
Yeah.
but definitely this is more wild tasting.
Yeah, yeah, gamey. Not in a bad way though. No.
But this one you don't hardly have to chew. I just gonna
Yeah.
eat the whole thing.
Flavor down there, I really like it a lot.
But similar spicy levels.
Mhm.
Yeah. But it's one of those things that. Nice with the faces tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure tomorrow it is.
It'd be even better.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, for
these
sure.
definitely settle the next day better. Yeah. But- Yes. I know Will, but I don't know you very much or at all.
I work, next man, I've been friends with Derek for a long time. Working through buildings.
I was gonna say, like, I guess don't want to be disrespectful, but they say don't trust the skinny cook.
Mhm.
And you're a little smaller than us.
Right.
So I would just-
Wife has this place right here, this art antique store. It's we got a store around the corner here, one block up the square. Right next to see where the new season.
So this one's got potato in it. Yeah.
This is lighter. I like it a little bit more. This is more dense.
Right,
Which is very funny because it's softer.
right, yeah.
It's like it got cooked down more.
I almost wish this wasn't cooked down as much, because it's almost to the point, like I said, it's
You
just,
need some texture.
yeah, just a little bit texture would be nice, but
Blend the two together. Well, this got cabbage and
Yeah.
potatoes
And
and,
that's what lightens it up a little bit.
yeah.
I saw someone out there with some cornbread. Oh, we're ready whenever you are. Poor girl's kind of holding it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
I like these guys better. They already filled the cups now. Presentation, fuller
Thank
cup.
you.
Oh, yeah. Number on it.
Oh, I see okra. This one.
Okra, yeah. Lima bean. That one's got a lima bean.
And I think
Lima beans, yeah, just found one of those.
there's chunks of garlic in this one, I think.
Lima beans almost not cooked,
Yeah, they're a little bit, a
but,
little harder than should be.
but
I'm not getting enough salt in this one for
I'm
me.
not getting almost any flavor.
Yeah, I think the flavor's a little bit lacking in it.
But
Mhm.
it's more like there's no distinct. It's very like blended together. Although I get a little smoky after. It's almost too hot to eat this
A
one.
little bit.
Yeah.
I think it needs 20 minutes.
The beans definitely need more, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the flavor's quite developed yet. And the okra still has a little bit of a slime,
Mm.
just a little bit. But I mean,
I usually hate okra. Like. Give it,
three, right?
because it's either like barely cooked or slime heavy.
Right.
But I like the addition of the lima beans. They,
Yeah.
it very
Had it
rarely.
been, had it been cooked.
Yeah, we cook down a little bit more, yeah.
Yeah, definitely needs a little salt.
It does, the salt's a little bit low. The other two were right on the salt level. This one's a little bit low on salt. Salt and pepper just needs some seasoning.
Well, I mean, this would be perfect to serve here where they have to buy a bottle of hot sauce to go with it.
Sure. Yeah, it just needs a little zing. It needs a little
Yeah,
bit extra.
How many different types of meat in there?
The first one's got tomato.
Yeah.
This one, I don't think does.
This is
Less tomato.
root base.
Yeah.
I'm still eating it.
Yeah.
I think because it's less spicy, I can eat more quickly.
Much more hot. Temperature light.
Temperature wise, yeah. All right, going back through stuff. Let's see. More.
Yep.
They all put corn.
Yeah. Like they put
Oh, this
corn.
one's got a bay leaf in it.
Does it?
They put corn. I just wish they would put a little bit, I mean, you put the corn in there, so there's a little bit of carrots too. I didn't had more like, potatoes and.
You calling it, yeah, number two?
Yeah.
Yeah, number two, I keep going back to for me as far as taste is right on. But like I said, it just needs some.
Yeah, number two is my favorite. It just texture. I mean, there's
Yeah.
The meat, it is like it tastes a little. I think it's not a good word for it, but had it had other vegetables, really light.
Right.
But the flavor is good.
and it's a wild game taste. So like roadkill style when I grew up, you'd have. Just like ready for this.
Yes, if you haven't, we're already. Thank you very much. You did a good job. Thanks.
This one's very different.
It's almost like pulled pork.
Yeah,
Mhm.
not very stewy.
Well, what's the definition of stew? I
Yeah.
thought it was just soup with no liquid.
Oh, this is part of it too.
Yeah, this is, you put that on a bun, it'd be a
It's
sandwich.
got beer. Beer base. And potatoes.
Sweeter too.
I think the beer flavors are strong because they ran out of liquid.
Yeah.
So I think it needs a little bit more time.
Right. I'm adding. I was just putting the good stuff, but I need to put. I mean, I need to be salmon cowl style where I say something.
Had a big chunk of potatoes and just wasn't quite done either.
That's what I wrote down.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this has got sausage in it. I think 3 and 4 needed in like another 20 minutes. But
This would have been a lot better. I had a little bit more liquid.
I like the meat part of this one really, really well, but the, like I said, the liquid level of potatoes, solo is gonna have too. Yeah, just, I need.
it's
more.
interesting. We're basically going by texture. That's
Does it taste good? I mean, they all taste well, other than this one. They all taste pretty good.
yeah. But as far as taste go, number 2, that wild taste. Like some people might not like wild taste, but it makes it distinctly different. Now that being said, I almost ate this whole thing without even thinking. Yeah, look at that. Now,
Yeah,
is it
same
because it
here.
was the last one, or it goes down nice?
Yeah, I mean.
But this is more like, yeah, like a pulled pork with
Yeah.
the sauce in.
But it had some potatoes that wasn't all the way done.
All right.
It's like those texture. Ace is gonna be hard.
So I'm trying to decide whether I just don't like it because I don't like okra. I don't like slimy okra. So usually I don't like gumbo.
Okra's so hard to get right though.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just a sweet spot where it's good and it's not.
And you're cooking it right out there.
Yeah.
So that's.
Yeah, that's true. They're cooking this just on like a propane grill cooker
I tried all 4.
outside.
I'm still thinking number 3 is just way under seasoned for me.
This is number 4, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to like look at it. But I already ate all my.
Number 4 is the dry one with.
Yeah.
With that no liquid.
Yeah.
But the meat flavor of that is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite as far as taste is number 2. That wild taste.
Yeah, I agree. I like number 1 quite a bit too. But number 2.
I think number 1 had the best appearance.
Mhm.
Number 4 had the second best appearance.
I like the spice level of number 1. It's,
Yeah.
it's the highest.
After
But it's
eating them all,
not
going
like-
back there, but yeah, it's definitely.
It's definitely the highest spice level, but it's not like it gives you the tingles without burning your mouth.
Right.
I mean, overall, maybe because it was the first one we had, I like number 1. It's like as a balance of everything.
Yeah.
But as far as taste, number 2.
I think in 4, a little bit more soup, a little bit more stock in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
4 if it was liquidy.
Yeah.
Yep. Now that being said, I ate the whole thing. But
Yeah. It tastes good. I think it's got good balance.
all right,
Oh man.
I like this tasting where I get to eat it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not eating 2 bites of it, then moving on.
Yeah, it's like. Mhm. No, I managed to not eat the bagel.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like Star Anise and things like that. It's like, ah. Oh, the taste is tough for me, though.
I mean, for me, it's between 1 and 2
As far as taste goes.
as far as taste go. Yeah, like
See, for me, it's 1 and 4. I'm gonna try 2.
Yeah, so that 2 is my number 1, and then for
Yeah,
taste, and
I
then 1
mean,
and 4 right
4
behind
it
it.
was a little too beery. It needed like another 20 minutes or
Yeah.
so to
Yeah.
settle that beer down. How do you still have some? I was like, you managed. Okay, let me go down the list. Best in texture. 3 was over.
Yeah, I wish the number 4 is. And those damn potatoes. Yeah, you're 100% right.
Number 3. I think I had to say it, but it's the worst.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I hate to use that word too, but I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But out of the 4, it's definitely my least favorite.
Presentation. 1. You look in there and you could see everything.
Mm.
Taste.
Ended up with 12-10-9-9. 12-10-9-9 in order.
As far as ranking goes, we're pretty.
Mine are all 11s,
Oh, man.
Oh,
except this one's 14.
14. Yeah.
So I have a distinct, but 3 of them are 11s.
So we'll all got, we'll go have number 1. I got 12-10-9-9.
But is it because it was the first one we tasted?
No.
I think we went back and tasted them
Because
all
we
though.
went back,
Yeah,
I went back
I think it's
twice,
fair. Yeah.
you know. I mean, as far as taste, I like the wild one. It's like, that was the only
Yeah.
one as far as taste I
That,
gave
that's
that.
that's my 5 on the taste
Yeah.
is number 2. But overall,
Do we have to do this first place, I assume?
No,
Yeah, but-
I mean, I had first place, I got to taste all that.
But I mean, I think all of us are pretty much
number 1.
number 1 being number 1. And then number 2 being.
Oh, yeah, we should figure.
Well, he had tie. He had tie for.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so I had order pretty much 1, 2, and then I had 2 ties at the bottom.
What do you have for number 2? Number 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
so,
that'd be first, second, and then I don't know if we need.
I mean, is that just because they're number 1 and 2 we tasted? No, just
No.
kidding.
I don't know if we want to go like 4th place, do we? If you really want to,
Well, I think it's up to them.
yeah, I'd rather just say first place and that's
Yeah.
it, so no one feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're all really good.
Uh,
They're all different.
I never. So I bad, but it just it made it more sweet.
Yeah.
But I walked by those. There was only one person cutting over.
So do
Oh,
we want
gotcha.
to each take a turn and talking about, so we're not all hated? Or you want me to just be the hated one? I'll say, like,
No, no, they're gonna-
oh, okay,
Yeah, I don't know. Let me go find out.
that's. But yeah, it was very interesting how they were distinctly different. You know, it's the same recipe, but
I really wish. I really wish
number 4 had more
more
liquid.
liquid to cook down the beer.
Yeah.
But because you know that
I wonder if they put the beer at the end instead of the beginning.
or they may have.
Okay,
You know,
yeah,
so,
so. All right, I don't think there's any reason to record anymore. Except to say, tell people what. Should we do it while they're winning? I could pause it. Everybody who's watching online, what do you think?
Leave it
I-
on. Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm,
leave,
and
I
I'm
get one.
hungry.
on. We're
We
watching.
announced winners, but
I think Derek said he's not gonna announce it for a while.
Okay.
I think he's gonna, he said something about keeping it under wraps and then announcing it a little bit about.
did you guys look up what kind of food this is?
Hmm. I did a little research on it before I just to kind of know.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, I'm sorry.
what is it? Oh yeah, we don't know which group, so
Yeah, we don't.
it's anonymous.
Oh, you guys know.
Well, I mean, you guys, you know who each one of these
Oh, right,
groups,
yeah,
but we
yeah.
don't.
So,
Make it easy overall. We all,
Pause the recording until
we're all
we
working.
have a gumbo in here. Tasting of, how do you pronounce it? Burgoo. I grew up, we just called it roadkill stew.
that's what they call
All right. So this is where they cooked it out here at this festival. But now the public's getting to taste it. But,
We'll jump to this time.
all right, I was one of the judges. Can you tell me a little bit about, I'm doing a recording. But
So we did start out with your mirepoix, you know, for anything like the celery, onion, and carrot. We did do garlic. We went down with some pork belly, some chicken thighs, sirloin roast, and beef liver.
I was trying to figure out, there was like so much different meat taste and I couldn't decide.
Beef liver was kind of the one thing I was worried about. I think it's got great. We did do one beef to veggie stock. We did a bunch of San Marzano tomatoes and beets. I wanted beets since I'm Ukrainian. I wanted beets to get that borscht type of consistency to it. But you know what? With the peas and the corn and the chickpeas, I think that once you stir for 4 hours, man, that gets the consistency you want. We were very happy with how this rendered down. There's potato. Also, the neck bones helped us. Taking the marrow out of the neck bones.
Neck bones. So how many different meats did you have in there?
Well, those 4 proteins, the liver, chicken, pork, and beef,
Liver, chicken, pork, and beef.
right? Those are the 4 big proteins, but I think the marrow accounted for
Yeah.
something. And we used some beef tallow and just canola oil as our fat. I know the pork belly brought a lot of other fat to death.
Yeah, it's like, thank you. It's like, are you guys hearing okay?
Yeah, but what
Yeah.
number was that one? What number?
It's so. When you weren't allowed to include the cornbread, I was one of the judges.
Not to make it biased,
I don't
because I was
think-
the only one that did it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I don't think they know what
So,
number yet.
You want to tell, I'm doing a recording a little bit about what you made?
You should be able to tell by the description.
My mouth's full now. All right, I'll come back. Mhm. Uh-huh. All right, I'll come back. So,
Now I
all
want
right,
some
I'm gonna
cornbread.
record you. Tell me what. I'm drunk on food. It's like this was, what I liked about this is, unlike normal, I was allowed to eat it all. Yeah, because other ones are like, take the plate away. So yeah. Yep. What I liked best was the lima beans. Yeah. They were undercooked, but I liked them.
Beans are. We have everything in here is local. We have meats, 5 different ones. We have vegetables from farmer's market we picked up yesterday, and then all of our local spices that we typically show on our show tonight or today. So some JFX, some Glaciers and Pink Tiger for a little bit of extra heat.
All right. A lot of different flavors, local flavors.
A
Yeah.
lot of different local flavors. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's like.
What goes in it?
Yeah, I grew up eating this. We call it roadkill stew. I mean,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Just like roadkill stew. Just like what you had in your freezer and you threw it all together. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, so,
Something very similar.
yeah. It's like, oh, he's doing he's doing his drinks too. All right. I'll be back. Let me wrap this up. I have, bye. Bye. All right. Are you willing to let your secrets out? Or- It's like, I was one of the judges. Like, what do you think made yours like uniquely you? Oh, okay.
Everything out brown.
Yeah. And you brown most of the stuff before you put it like in the stew? Okay. Yeah. That's the one I made yesterday. I made one and no, I asked her and she said she didn't want to influence us as judges. Yeah, because it's like huh?
Going on?
Just like but so he said he fried everything in bacon grease. That's why I make his. So but good deal. Oh, this was fun. So
Browned everything with the bread.
when I made some of this yesterday and I basically fried everything before I tossed it in the stew. I don't know. It was just